everybody, it's Auntie from Little Dumplings Nursery. I thought I would jump on and make a little video today to show you guys some of the kits I've got in stock. I've kind of been on a spending spree lately, so I'm thinking in terms of the upcoming Dolls of the World show 2026 in North Carolina. So I'm going to be making a lot of babies for that, and I have to work a little bit slower than I used to because of some of my issues that I have going on with my neck now and my low back. But anyway, I've gotten in several kits. So without further ado, as you can see, most of these are still in the bag. I haven't even opened them up. So, and for some reason, I'm not really sure why I decided to order 2 of everything. So I have a couple of these. So this one is, let me think of his name. Vian. I'll get it right in a minute. So there's his COA, and I have another one on the way. They got shipped separately, but this is the head. Beautiful open-eyed baby. Now this one I'm glad I got. Well, I'm glad I got 2 of all of them because I like them, but this one particularly because there's very few open-eyed babies that I find look very realistic to me, and this one I really like him. So I think he's going to make a beautiful baby. He is by Olga Hour, I believe. Let me look. Yes. And he was a limited edition of only 1,000. I like these lower number limited editions. I like it when they don't say, oh, we're going to open it until such and such a date and then close it out. And it's like you get 2,000 and 3,000 of these kits. I like having the smaller numbers. So this one, it's got gorgeous details on the hands. And also comes with a cloth body. And also his legs. He was actually, I have opened him because they were all in individual bags, and I just stuck the pieces down in the main bag here on this one. So I did take a quick look at him. I love the little toesies. Y'all know I love toesies. So, and you can see this baby's got some long legs. So this is going to be a good sized baby. I can't remember his exact size. Let's see if it tells on here. It doesn't tell, but I ordered this kit from Reborn, so you can jump on Reborn's website and look. I'm wanting to say he's about a 21-inch kit, baby. So I have that one. So that's Vian by Over Hour, and I apologize if I'm saying that name wrong. I do the best I can. So the next one that I have here to show you guys, let's see, the legacy side. So I got 2 of these in, and this kit is the Joanna Kazmierczak Kika baby, and this is, what is this baby's name? Well, if I had to guess, I forget. So you guys, this is Otto. Otto is a gorgeous baby, and I did get 2 of him. A lot of times I do order 2 kits because if I were to absolutely fall in love with it and not want to part with it, I have one I can keep. And if I decide later that reborning 1 was enough and I'm over my fix on it, then I can sell the second ones because I typically buy kits that are sought after and limited edition. So I don't buy kits that I couldn't resell if I decided not to reborn the second one. But this one, this is such a pretty baby. And I just kind of glanced at him through the bag yesterday, but look at that face. Joanna makes such beautiful babies. Oh my gosh. I love the mouth on this baby. I love the cheeks. I just love this baby. I just think this baby is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, let me see here. The arms. So he's a little bit smaller. She is a little bit smaller than the one I just showed you, the other kit. So and I see how that hand kind of crooks around that way. I like that. Isn't that cool? And that means that baby's going to snuggle up really good. I just love that. And such detail in the hands. And then the little leggies, and they're bent. So once again, snuggle factor. We love the snuggle factor. Beautiful toes. Look at this. That's going to be a beautiful, beautiful baby. So this one I may well wind up keeping the extra one if I like how they turn out. My room is getting so full of my keeper babies. It is hard to say no when you see a beautiful baby. Let me put this back in the, I've got to wash all these kits. I always wash my kits when they come in. Some people say they don't. I do. So I wash them before I paint just to remove any factory residue. And I mentioned he was a limited edition. He's a limited edition of 1,040 babies. So not a real high number either. I like that. So it's more than like say Kathy Grace's babies, but it's still, it's ended there. So I like that. Let me move this over. And I have one more box here. This one I've kind of taken a glance at as well. So this kit is, I believe I've got to see it way down here. Yes, this is Christopher. Now Christopher's a high number edition. He's 3,400. He's by Nikki Johnston. And I just fell in love with this kit when I saw it. Just absolutely fell in love with it. I wanted to get it at Dolls of the World when they had a few early release. She wasn't selling them at setup day to the vendors. She waited until the actual opening day of the show to sell them, and I was not able to get away from my table to get over and get them. So I wound up ordering him from one of our dealers. So there's Christopher with his little pursed lips. And he has really pretty fingers. And he too looks like he's going to snuggle up good, and he's going to have that little expression like that. So, there's his body. And here's his little leggies. Very, very nice detail. Very nice toes. I love the toes that are not so fused. That look, even when they're fused, that have some that are separated and they look very distinguishable between the toes. I love that. Because like I said, you all know me well enough to know I love baby feet. So there's Christopher. And I have two of him. I also have two Adelaides that I got at the show. I have two of Joy Lynn Wong's baby Beth that I got at the show. I've already cleaned them and put them in the closet. And then I have a couple of other things that I had not gotten to last year. So I have a lot of things to work on. Been working on some silicone. I've got several silicones in my stash, but I actually got some new silicone heads in for cuddle babies. I don't do a lot of cuddle babies, but Bobby Barfoot came out with her own cuddle body that she and Rochelle Farrell got together and designed, and I grabbed two of them, and they were the preemie size, and so I thought, well, I need to find a head to go with them, so I did. And Sherry Williams Dolls was casting this head that she is doing for, I believe it's Jen, right? Let me look. This is a real sweet little cuddle head. It's going to make about a 17 and a half inch baby. And there she is. So I've got two of these, and she does have an open mouth. So she'll be able to take a pacifier. This one's got brown eyes. My other one's got really dark gray eyes, which I think that's the gray. The gray ones are almost the same color as the brown. And she also sent along a little tongue that I'll be able to paint to go with her that's removable if anybody wants to have a tongue to go in and out of her mouth. So, so I have this head along with to do two cuddle babies, and these will be the two cuddle babies I'll do for the show. And then I have some partial silicones that are the Bountiful Baby kits that I'll do. I have one or two. I've got two, if I get them both done, that are the Daring kit, and I'll have at least one at the show. And then what else do I have? I have a dragon I've been working on, and I can't even remember what all I have. I have some minis. That's what I have. Full of other little surprises. So anyway, this is some of the stuff I've got to do. I've got a lot to do actually. just thought I would get on here and show you guys. And y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.